So, Converge, what is it?
It's a partnership between the university and the mental health services in and around York, and they offer educational courses for people who are using those services.
Converge is an opportunity for people to come and regain their identity, to be valued in the world again. I feel it lifts people out of difficult social situations because it gives them a new platform to be who they want to be in the world and to explore new opportunities.
An important partnership that we work with as a mental health organisation with a local academic provider that provides a unique opportunity to support people with mental health to work alongside as students, with students, to actually discover and rediscover themselves in an area of passion and ambition.
We offer courses in music, songwriting, creative writing, theatre, research methods, sports exercise and many more. We have a choir, Communitas, and a theatre company out of Carrick.
My very first course, it was a 2-day public speaking course. That was fabulous. I found a voice. I didn't think I had one, but found a voice.
I did one class pre the lockdown, and then through the lockdown I got involved with the Zoom classes. I did gender and identity. That was phenomenal. I did it twice, it was so good.
Creative writing was just the absolute making of me, I think. You know, I journal, I write poetry, I naturally rhyme, and I didn't realise, so I found like a superpower in the creative writing.
Post-lockdown we came at the opportunity to do archaeology on prescription, and that's got me hooked. Arts and crafts and archaeology. Dancing, and that was amazing.
Courses take place on campus at York St John University, online and at the local mental health hospital.
With it being embedded within the university, what it means is that, you know, the people, the assets that it has access to are far greater than something that, you know, is a standalone entity. It means that it helps, I think, with that community status, you know, the providence that sits behind it, and how it links people that may well be struggling from a mental health perspective, that they can still contribute, they can still learn, and why shouldn't it be part of, you know, what is an important and recognised academic facility that they can get the benefit for. It opens other doors, I think, with it being part of something that is so embedded within the city.
You can get a library card, a York St John library card, which means you can access the books, you can get day passes every time you come in, so that you can get a Wi-Fi code, so you've got full use of all the computers here, which again makes you, well, it empowers you, and you kind of put a different hat on when you're here, and you really aspire to better things because you're in this environment. And if it wasn't for Converge being here in this location, I would never have gone on to do a degree.
There are different ways to be involved in Converge. As a Converge student taking part and contributing to our courses. As a university student who volunteers in supporting courses related to their degrees. As a tutor who delivers the course. As an ambassador, a Converge student who supports new students. As a researcher in our evaluation and research team. You don't have to do just one thing at Converge. Converge students might decide to pursue university degrees, become ambassadors, tutors or researchers. University students supporting the course often become tutors.
I discovered Converge through my BA music programme. I did a music degree here, and I decided to do my placement with Converge and with the Gamelan course actually. And so at the time I was a student volunteer, just taking part in the sessions, and I kept doing that. And then a few years down the line, this term they didn't have the usual tutor, and they asked me to fill in for them. So that was a really, really lovely progression. I have gained so much in terms of both my personal and professional development as well. So not only do I get all that amazing experience working as part of an organisation, but with kind of the safety net of being a student volunteer as well, but also it's led to a better understanding of mental health and my own mental health as well, and I found that really, really fantastic.
I did the art course and realised I had yet another superpower, that actually, my goodness, I was an artist as well as an actor, as well as a writer, as well as a poet. And the previous tutor was leaving the university, so I was asked if I'd like to be the art mixed media tutor. So, yes please. So I'm now the art mixed media tutor, but I am still firmly a Converge student doing the creative writing courses and Communitas choir and out of character.
It's fantastic. I think the fact that there is a pathway if you want to choose that. But I've also really enjoyed it where there's tutors have been on the classes as students.
I think it's been pretty smooth sailing because of the support that Converge have offered from being a student volunteer and just kind of participating in the sessions, and then you can become more and have a more active role in that, so you can start leading little bits of the session or co-leading, and then from that you can progress to becoming a tutor as well. So there's a really nice kind of step-by-step process that they support you through all the way.
Alongside running regular courses, there are also ongoing, overarching projects taking place at Converge. Out of Character, a theatre company providing opportunities for people to engage in theatre and educating the public about issues related to mental health.
I've been a member of Out of Character now for 4 years. We are a nationally recognised theatre company who have won awards and found an incredible love of theatre and just the power of theatre.
Communitas, our choir, which performs each year at the Minster as part of the University Carol Service. CERT, which offers bespoke evaluations of mental health services and community projects.
CERT is a group of Converge students with an interest in research and evaluation. CERT members get to use their curiosity to explore various research and evaluation projects we've done. For example, using artwork and photography and poetry as research methods. So we're able to use the insight we have through our mental health problems in order to do better research and evaluation.
The Discovery Hub, which provides support to participants to take part in the courses and to progress their ambitions.
So to define the Discovery Hub, it's an individual support team within Converge, funded by TUV, and we help people to make the next steps in their recovery journey by linking them not only into Converge but also into training, education and employment opportunities as part of that longer term recovery journey.
We work at Foss Park, the local mental health hospital, offering workshops and performances as well as staging regular exhibitions. Our aim is to open up opportunities to people in the hospital that they can build on when discharged.
Is about saying bringing the university into the hospital, bringing people, bringing the musicians, bringing the artists, bringing the photographers, bringing different activities that's just broaden the scope of what we can offer our mental health patients. And the feedback is that it has given people that sense of learning, that student status, that discovery and self-rediscovery of I've never done anything, I've never touched my piano for many, many years, and actually this is reconnect with me. And it gives hope doesn't it? And also, when you walk into our hospital at Foss Park, what we see is the contribution of the arts project.
So what is Converge?
A safe space where you can just be who you want to be and who you're meant to be.
Underneath it all, it's a welcoming, joining, enveloping, fun place to be. And not once in Converge have I ever felt like I am a label walking through the door. It's like I'm treated as the crazy woman that I am. And I'm accepted as the person that I am.
Converge is creative, inspiring and also challenging in a good way.
Supportive, community, opportunity.
Inspirational, healing, safe.
Definitely community. I think I'm going to put friendship in and fun. I really, really recommend it for the fun side of things.
Courses are offered free of charge and you can enrol by contacting us.